My name's Megan Alakanizade. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Leeds and I'm a MindMate ambassador. I've had a bit of a complex mental health journey. I started to really struggle throughout high school and in my teens, and then towards my later teens things got really bad, but I was very private, very secretive, told no one. And things only came out the first time I attempted to take my own life and ended up in hospital really poorly. I've been diagnosed with major depression, severe anxiety, borderline personality disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder. It was extremely hard being at school, having all my mental health struggles going on, especially because at that age there's already so much going on, just even with school itself, exams and bullying and friendships and figuring out who you are. But because I was I felt I had to be so private about my struggles, I felt very isolated, so it was a really tough time. There was absolutely nothing that was spoken about with regards to mental health. Even if I felt able to open up, I wouldn't even know where to have gone to. There was absolutely nothing there. I didn't know about anything that was available. I thought it was just me that had these problems, and there was no education about mental illness or mental health. I didn't even know what it was, and I can only imagine how many other people are going through similar situations at that age in school. My initial reaction is thrilled. It's fantastic. I think it's something like half of all lifetime cases of mental illnesses have started by the age of 14. So it would make sense to get in there at that age at school and do everything possible to help young people have the best start for the rest of their life, really, and the people that are struggling, help them get the support they need early on so they don't end up like me, in and out of hospital, having much bigger problems than they needed to. Like, I think if there had been this kind of support, this kind of training in schools for staff when I was at school, a lot of my problems could have been prevented. So MindMate is a fantastic website which has been created with young people involved in every single bit of it. Every single bit of the website has been approved by young people and it's constantly growing. It's a really fantastic resource for teachers, for example, for healthcare professionals, for parents, for young people, for everyone, not only in Leeds but also across the nation. It's also got so much information on how to look after your mental health, how to cope with common issues like panic attacks, bereavement, or self-image. For any young person who's struggling right now with any kind of social and emotional mental health issue, I would really recommend going on the MindMate website, having a look what help they could access, having a look through the different pages about different topics, because there's so much there. There's so many tips and bits of advice on how to cope, how to start conversations with family or friends, how to reach out for help, because that in itself is really hard. But it's a really great place to start, to know where to go when often you can feel really isolated and lonely and stuck